What's going on, everybody? You know what this box is and what it means. It's time to do one of my best unboxings from CGC. Welcome back, everybody. It's James, aka Comics for Cheap. I'm here with another rendition of hashtag Send It to James, where people send me books to clean and press. I submit to them to CGC. They come back, we do an unboxing. I let you know how it goes. If you have any questions in regards to cleaning and pressing, please hit me up on Instagram at Comics for Cheap, and I'll be able to answer all your questions there, like what are my turnaround times, my rates, and stuff like that. But before we go any further, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, you know, all that usual nonsense. This is actually, I'm very excited for this unboxing because this is probably some of my better results, so I'm really excited. I'm pumped. I'm thrilled to be able to get these shown for you and grade revealed, but without any further ado, let's open these bad boys up. All right, it was two boxes because two of the books were custom labeled. I believe they are actually now a retired label, the Carnage label. We're going to start with those. The client who submitted these, we're going to use these as trade bait. So knowing that the grades were not that high, I even made sure and questioned before I submitted. I was like, are you sure you want to send these? Because I know they're not in the 9s or anything, and they were sure because they just wanted some trade bait. So the first one we have here, ASM 361 with the Carnage, retired Carnage label. Oh yeah. Pretty dope. This one came back a 5.0 with white pages, and yeah, I mean, that wasn't really too much of a surprise. We kind of knew that was what we were expecting. So 5.0, boom. Other one was a bit of a surprise, but in a good way. Again, 361 with the Carnage label, boom, 8.5. So we actually got a better grade on that one than we expected, because like I said, I was saying, you know, they're definitely not going to be 9s, and I wasn't hopeful for anything close to it for him, but hey, you know, first Carnage with the Carnage label, his client was absolutely right. That is definitely good trade bait right there. All right, moving on from there, we have a gorgeous copy of Spawn #1. Spawn #1 from Todd McFarlane, the book that started Image Comics, absolutely, of in 1992 when Todd left Marvel to go ahead and start his own company. Boom, 9.8 with white pages. You know what's funny about this one is I've submitted multiple Spawn ones for myself over the years, and every single one of them has always come back 9.6, and it always cracks me up, but I submit for someone else and boom, it comes back at 9.8. So I'm happy for them, but at the same time, I'm a little bit jealous, but I'm very happy. 9.8. And let's just continue since we have some more Spawn here. Here is Spawn number 174, Gunslinger Spawn. This one came back, boom, also a 9.8 with white pages. So Gunslinger Spawn Part 1, 9.8 white pages. That's pretty awesome. And I believe we should have one more Spawn book. I think this was the only one that they were slightly disappointed on. But here's the deal. So with CGC, I'm fully convinced that when certain books get really hot, they are much stricter and they are not lenient with grade whatsoever. So this is the cover 175 of Gunslinger Spawn. This is the one that's really taking off and going for like $1,000 in a 9.8. This one we thought was going to hit that range, that 9.6, 9.8 candidate, and it came back a 9.4 for the client. So a little bit disappointing. It's not like we were expecting a 9.8 and it came back a 7 or anything like that, but I definitely think that they just graded a little bit harder because the book was heating up recently. Moving on from there, we have one of my favorite covers of all time. More Todd McFarlane for you, but this time in the form of Amazing Spider-Man number 316, first full Venom cover, and what an iconic cover it is. Oh my goodness. Now this one has been going skyrocketing recently as far as sales. Even raw copies, even low grade raw copies now shooting into $100. When I remember a couple years ago, I couldn't move a flawless copy for more than $75. So it's just crazy how the market has reacted to this book. This one came back a whopping 9.6 with off-white to white pages. But yeah, hell yeah, 9.6 of this one is, that's a killer right there. What's that? You said you wanted some more McFarlane and more Spider-Man and more Venom? Well, how about the one that kicked it all off for Venom? That's ASM 300, Todd McFarlane and David Michelini. Iconic cover, one of the most reproed cover of all time. Everyone always has an homage cover for ASM number 300. This one I just looked up recently, actually. It's had a print count of about 500,000, which is crazy high. It's an anniversary with a new character. But still, prices for this book going insane. No matter what you say about how many are out there, it doesn't matter. Everyone loves Venom. This one, I'm a little bit jealous. Came back a 9.6 with white pages. Oh my God. Oh, golly, man. This, 9.6. Do I have to give it back? Do I have to give it? No, I'm just kidding. But I'm so happy for the client on this one. I know they're a huge Venom fan, so to have a 9.6 first appearance is a crazy good get right there. While we are talking about that book, how about the chromium version of the same thing? So this is it's technically called Marvel Collectible Classics Spider-Man number 1. It was released in 1998, and it's the shiny. The shiny version, the chromium version is what it's best known for. It also has, let's see if I can do this so I can hide the grade from you. But it also has like the back cover as well, is different and really cool. Little homage to it, just in the red suit instead of the black suit. So that's cool. This one, pretty hard to get in high grade. Prices definitely reflect that fact, and I was super happy to that I didn't do anything to this one. You can't press a chromium book, you really can't. So I just submitted, passed it on for them, and it came back a 9.4 for them. So woohoo, that's awesome. Reason you can't really press these, you can try as hard as you can. You risk damaging the book for sure. You can't really put moisture on it. You can't do high heat. You can always try a cold press, but 9 times out of 10, that's not really going to help. So, hey, 9.4 for a untouched copy. Boom. Boom, baby. Not too shabby at all. And finally, we have some love for Eternals. Don't forget about Eternals, guys. Everyone's sleeping on Eternals. Eternals may be coming out soon. Eternals number 2, that's the first appearance of the Celestials and Ajax. Ajax and the Celestials from 1976. Beautiful Jack Kirby story and artwork. And slept on this one. I know everyone loves Eternals number 1, but this one I think is really going to be the heavy hitting key. And a gorgeous copy came back as a 9.2 with white pages. We were extremely happy with that result because, I mean, wouldn't you be happy? A 1976 book in the 9s. That's definitely not common to have a book, 40, 50 years old be in the 9s. So that's a great grade. We're happy for that one. And that's it, guys. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me with this unboxing. Remember to hit me up on Instagram at Comics for Cheap if you have any questions yourself about submitting for cleaning and pressing. And as always, guys, stay villainous.